Hello all, my name is Alan, and in this video I am going to show you how to place or where to place your fingers in order to play the C chord. Now this video is intended mostly for beginners who are just beginning to learn how to play the guitar. Okay, now I have taken certain things into assumption before I can show you how to play the C chord. So the assumptions are that you know the parts of the guitar, you know what frets are, you know the names of the strings of the guitar, okay, and you know what open strings are, you know what notes are, okay, and most probably you know what are the notes on the frets of the first 5 strings. This is what I am taking into assumption. Okay, the parts of the guitar, the names of the strings of the guitar, what are frets, what are open strings, what are open notes, what are notes. Okay, these are the things that I have taken into assumption that you know these, and depending on that I will show you how to play the C chord. Okay, another thing that you have to know is how we name the fingers of the left hand. Okay, so this is the thumb, this is the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. All right, okay, so first of all, the C chord we have to know, in the C chord we have to know that the C chord is made up of 3 notes, that is the note C, the note E, and the note G. Okay, so now I'll start placing my fingers on these notes on the frets, on the fretboard, and I'll show you how the C chord is played. Okay, so let's start with the index finger. Okay, so let us place the index finger on the first fret on the B string. Okay, so that is how we place it. All right, so this is my B string, the string which is just above the bottom string. Okay, so this is actually the C note. So as I mentioned earlier that the C chord has got 3 notes, that is the C note, the E note, and the G note. So this is the C note. Okay, now let's go to the middle finger. Okay, so let us place the middle finger on the D string, the 2nd fret. Okay, so this is the first fret, this is the 2nd fret. Okay, so we have placed our index finger on the B string on the 1st fret, that is the C note, the middle finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, that is the E note. So now we have C and E. Now we have to place our finger on the G note because the C chord has the C note, E note, and the G note. So let us take our ring finger and place it on the top string, the E string, on the 3rd fret. Okay, so we have the G note. All right, okay, so now we have the C note, the E note, and the G note. So once again, index finger on the 1st fret on the B string, that is the string which is just above the bottom string. Okay, then the middle finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, which is the E note. Okay, and The D string is the third string from the top string, from the top. Alright, and we have our ring finger on the third fret on the top string, that is the E string. Okay, so now we have all our three notes. However, we can place our pinky on the A string from the top, okay, on the third fret. So this is my third fret on the A string, which is the second string from the top, okay, and I have my pinky placed there. So this is the string and this is the fret. Okay, now this is again the C note. So we have the C note here as well. We have the C note here. Okay, so this is the position of the C chord. Now we have to note that the third string from the bottom, which is the G string. Okay, so we have to play that string as an open string. Open string means you are not placing any finger on the string, however you are playing the string. Okay, so again we have the G note played as an open string. So we have C, G open, then we have our E note, then we have our G note, which is on the third fret on the top string, which is the E string, and we have a pinky on the A string, the second string from the top, on the third fret. Okay, so this is the shape of my C chord. Okay, so this is how we play the C chord. Now we see that the bottom string is also the E string. Now even this string is played open, so we are not placing any finger on this string, however we are playing that string. Okay, so let us see how it sounds. Okay, you have to press the strings down on the fretboard so that you can get the sound. Now there is one more thing, there are a couple of more things which we need to make a note of. Okay, whenever we are playing chords with open strings, so we have to make sure that our fingers are rounded, they are not flat like this. Okay, the reason being is that if you make your fingers flat, if you place your fingers flat like this and press it, the strings over here, they might touch the insides of your finger, and when that happens you will not get a clear sound. We have to get a clear sound out of each and every string, so you have to make sure that the strings are rounded. Another thing is that since we are beginning to play, okay, you will not get a clear sound in the beginning itself. It requires a lot of practice. It requires practice and practice and practice. One more thing that might happen is that the bottom string, when you are playing your chord, the bottom string might touch the palm of your finger. Okay, this part. So you have to adjust your palm and your fingers in such a way that none of the strings touches your hand, except for the ones that you are pressing. Okay, you are pressing down. Only those strings will come in contact with your fingers. The rest of the strings, you have to make sure that you adjust your fingers in such a way that they don't touch the insides of your fingers, of the other fingers. For example, this string should not touch the inside of this string, of this finger. If that happens, then you will get a sound like this. You will not get a clear sound. So to get a clear sound, you have to press the finger in such a way that none of the strings is touching any of your fingers. So this is the type of sound that we have to get. Okay. So once again. Okay, so the index finger on on the second string from the bottom on the first fret, your middle finger on the third string from the top on on the second fret, your ring finger on the third fret on the top string, and your pinky on the third fret on the second string from the top. Okay, so this is how it should sound. So every string should have a clear sound. So my palm is not touching the bottom of my bottom string. Neither are any of the strings are touching the insides of my fingers. Okay, so the string which you are supposed to play, only that string is supposed to be pressed down, and it should not touch any of the insides of your other fingers. Okay, now there's one thing that also you have to make a note of. Look at how my thumb is placed. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just placing my thumb on the fretboard like this, just for support. Okay, and I'm curling my fingers and placing them on the fretboard as I mentioned earlier for each and every note. Okay, so we have the C note, the E note, and the G note in the C chord. There is another way to play the C chord. That is that I remove my pinky off, okay, and my ring finger I place it where the pinky was. Okay, so this is another way, and we still have those three notes. For example, the top string becomes an open string, and that is the E string. So we have the E note which comes in the chord of C. Then we have the C note, we have the E note again over here with my middle finger, then the G note which is an open string, then with my index finger I have the C note, and the bottom string which is again the E note. So once again we have all the three notes. Okay, however, as a beginner I would recommend that you play with all the four fingers. Okay, once you get comfortable playing this, then you can use the C chord, or you can play the C chord the way you are comfortable. Okay, so in the beginning let us start with this and learn it this way. Okay, so this is one way and this is another way. Okay, it sounds the same. Because the notes are the same. Alright, so this is how we play the C chord on the guitar. Okay, keep practicing. Have a great life.